Ooh, it sure is here to see Odette. I just need to... Perfect. I think I'll leave the Lelic question until Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Mr. Chuganov's back again by the look. Oh no, it looks...
Members of the audience, I'm a staff member. Today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first attempt in a long time to revive the classic Snezhnat. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to take a group photo of the cast, crew, and...
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at...
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to watch me. And wasn't the performance spectacular? In the future...
It was indeed a fine performance, but I must correct you on one point. This is...
working hours and...
May we...
Already? I mean, off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working...
That has to be her. Excuse me. Are you Tonya?
Huh?
Your brother's busy today, so I took his ticket.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong? Are you... Maybe she caught a cold on the way here because of the...
I haven't seen snow like this in a long...
I know. It's completely white out there. You can...
Let's wait it out for now.
Well... Look at that.
Let's wait and see.
Why do you need to take it so seriously? Fate has given us this wonderful chance to take a break.
Come to think of it, there's a small inn. I know the route well.
Sir, there's really no need...
Hey, it's no trouble at all.
What a kind gentleman.
So... Are you
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. They will escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel, so any weather-related risks must be eliminated.
Operation Showtime? So, I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
It's snowing pretty hard out there.
Sure.
Time to get to work.
I should head backstage.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, a fan, I'm guessing? Today's... Sorry, but that area is currently off...
Bad time.
What happened to the gentleman who went to...
I was thinking the same thing.
Whatever the reason for his delay, well, I have to...
You seem anxious, Mr. Valer.
It's been nearly 4 hours since They know how much I despised.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts.
Few things in this...
Why don't you go out and take a look?
An absurd hypothesis.
This doesn't look like an ordinary that guy who left earlier.
A man-eating snowstorm?
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't... Oh, right. Whoa, that's quite...
Is weather like this rare?
Yeah, snow like this. Actually, I take that back.
If even Alosha thinks snow like this is...
We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. I have plenty... Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes. In a snowstorm, you gotta look after your toes above all else.
Heading out, my man?
Thanks for the advice.
He's back! He's back! How was it?
Did you see any soldiers patrolling the area?
Something about this storm isn't right. There's no one out there. I didn't see... This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related to recent events in our nation. I strongly advise everyone to stay here until the snow dies.
Are you serious? So...
You want to go outside and see?
This just turned from...
We can only hope that our friend...
Is it really that bad?
Huh? What are you... Whoa! So now we're stuck on the bright side. At least, fine by me.
This seems like a...
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man?
Oh, your majesty, the Tsaritsa. This is a golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the two top stars.
I think I've changed. Sir, if you so much as...
It's getting colder. We'll close the door and lock it.
I have to say...
I couldn't... Do you think...
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Really? I'll make sure to...
This doesn't...
So unfair.
And now it looks like I... You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. I don't think it's... Hey, have you seen Chuganov?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
For the Roka...
This is highly...
Why, any friend of the theater?
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignments Battalion. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's
Mr. Traveler, I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything
So, Mr.
Yes, that's right. Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private... All right, I won't...
And then... because nothing... Well, look at that.
And I am Chuganov. And...
Are you really that famous?
Excuse...
Oh.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Child must take...
You know, stuck in a strange place, thanks... Exactly.
Look after yourself.
My husband has made.
That's the price of marrying. Hello?
How's it looking?
No change from this afternoon.
In a few short.
I'll pass on.
A drama about sleeping.
Not bad.
Anyone who doesn't.
I guess I'll call it a. I'm sure she'll. I wonder if she.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living. Still waking up, huh? Come on. Let's keep heading up.
What's going on?
The Black Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. If you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going. But how do you actually know that they're wrong? Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
I can't do.
All this will pass eventually.
You accuse the Black.
The cult of the Black.
I am.
As much as. Then I bid you both farewell. Fate always appears. Their fate was sealed. Torgov and Sobolova are gone. Yes, this happens from time to time.
Well, we should make the most. Huh?
What is it, Chuganov?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's come.
Don't look, Miss Toad.
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. Have I seen this moment before?
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. They're dead. The cause of death, however, remains unclear.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Nor does this. Who was the first to.
It was me. Then I knew.
I can corroborate this. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now. There's no way someone could have come in from outside, correct?
You mean an intruder? No, not possible.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding.
Nothing on backstage is clear.
We checked the basement. Also clear.
Are we certain that the theater?
No, there's nothing. I also checked the window.
It sounds like we can safely rule out.
This can only mean one.
We can't quite jump to that.
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like that happening in real life. Set in a theater during a snowstorm. A murder takes place, and the killer is among us.
Looking at who the killer targeted, and it all adds.
What is?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open, so I would discover the bodies and witness the crime scene first thing in the morning. Such ruthless methods. This was your doing, wasn't it? Lelik.
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the...
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Stuja. Walk me through your reason.
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuja at this. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening...
So, he really was threatened by...
And now you're resorting to murder to show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik,
Was this really Lelik's doing? Would Odette really do... If Odette really is Lelik, I'm probably the only... What should I...
I don't think it's likely, at least from the... Besides,
Vodyanitsa doesn't...
Miss Vodyanitsa.
Defense? Oh,
Well, if you...
The case is still evolving.
Even so, there's...
So there's. I can't.
Whoa. And whoever this...
As much as I regret because this thing's... Unless anyone has...
you're right. That was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one says...
Since Vodyanitsa...
Whoa. Are you Odette? Really? Odette?
Actually, it's exact.
What are we up to now? Odette's identities. It must be... I guess since I don't understand...
Probably best if you...
Well, since you waited until... Yeah. We need to
Do you think she'd really...
I don't know. Now's our chance. Hey, Odette. What? Shh. Keep your voice. So, you're Lilac. All right, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain yourself. None of us believes you'd kill Innes. The Traveler was the first. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. We're your colleagues, and we know what kind of person you are. So, can you clue us in?
All right. Yes, and thanks, but...
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're Lilac?
That's right. But after
What?!
So...
I don't know what game you're playing, but you've got a lot of nerve.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity. I made my peace with this when I chose, but more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer. So, if anyone still insists that I did this, you'd best produce the evidence now. Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you my next target.
Is this really the truth?
That's confident.
A real no-nonsense attitude.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer!
I do have one question, Miss Odette. Why have you chosen this moment to come forward?
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding and that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get away with this crime.
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice.
She thought so far ahead.
You've convinced me. Nevertheless, the group...
I understand.
Mr.
For my wife...
Good work, Lilac.
Shouldn't you be faced...
If the true culprit...
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snows... You're
Really, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Aw, all right. Let's promise.
You really do get carried away.
Hey! Mind your...
Don't be nervous, Miss Water Imp. Everyone's here.
Excuse me? Oh. Wait.
Primary mode of expression.
Well, it's just... The emotions we convey through song take precedence over our facial expressions.
I'm impressed, Shram.
It's not about being cultured or not. And yet, you're clearly...
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. Anyway, we spent so much time together that before...
Oh, I guess that makes...
Hey, what are you implying?
Heavens! Why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late.
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight. It will...
As long as...
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life? Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight.
An excellent idea. I expect that plan to...
Actually, that being said, in fact,
I care less about... I'm calling dibs on being...
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. Oh, not going to argue with that.
It's finally time for Odette and I came here to get information.
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. Plus, there's something I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation too. I just had a simple question. Rosaline, in her final moments, did she have any... I see. No. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goal, and yet, even though I never approved of her Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think yes. When I was a child, it was extremely I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good... Every day was a struggle against the cold. After enduring all that, surely any child who had to experience that. So, I put an equal amount of effort. It was my way of I think she probably blamed. One time, when I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother." She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she had. But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was during training. Instead, after that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look on her... Sort of. She knew the location, so... When news of but I kept mine. I still wonder. I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just... She did. Are you... Wait. In that case... Okay.
Paimon's very...
The ultimate goal... The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Yes. The weapons developed... I'm not sure why this experiment... Once we get out of here, I'll help you... And I'm hardly the organization...
What?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments.
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us.
Well, thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for...
Sure. This is our second night here. I hope she's been sleeping while the... Serious? Never mind.
Hey, what are you spacing out?
How long have...
Time's lost...
A star key?
Whatever, but it seemed...
Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
Hey, tough guy.
Fighting frog!
Backup is here.
Shut up! Run fast.
Here they come again! Get ready!
You wanna fight? Let's go!
Having second thoughts?
Bombs away!
Snowstorm!
Having second thoughts?
What the?
Backup is here.
Fighting frog!
Gotta.
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. It feels like there's no escape.
Fine.
We got ourselves a straggler.
Shut up. Run faster.
Learned my lesson.
Are you hurt?
No. Yeah. Otherwise, why would it always be out?
We know you mean.
Thank you. You're going to continue.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the... I'm the stop. The black mist has stopped rising. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we can... What are you... Congratulations on reaching the star... Huh? What's...
Is that...
Coolish, wake up!
The situation is
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else. So I suppose the surrounding environment can't be a
Rampana.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my watch.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target. I heard the Traveler and Lelek chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing any commotion during the night.
Me too. Then, I worked closely with...
4 victims in just 2 days. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked.
So we only have our...
If you ask me, Lelek must be...
Here we go.
Listen, I was already... She's been playing us.
That's a hideous
How?
That's enough. But today's
Who knows? Maybe you... Lelek is well known to be a...
Everything you said...
How can you defend her off it? All so you can get... Don't...
Sir, but 4 people have are turning against one another.
Little...
Even if he's still one of the victims.
I had no intention of In any case, I believe Miss...
I don't think there's any need for that.
Did you have an idea, Mitya? You're the brainiac here.
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far, but then there's the 2
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide at all.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be a scientist? That doesn't sound like a conclusion someone like you...
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity. But if the present situation defies all known scientific explanations, I don't mind shifting my curiosity toward the paranormal instead.
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater. I heard rumors about this place being haunted.
Haunted? Yeah,
Well, this is taking...
Why don't we take this opportunity to...
Very well. Whether it's...
Tonya.
Not yet. Still looking. So... Are we supposed to be looking for something paranormal? I think I'd prefer teaming up with you than looking around on my own.
This looks like somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Well, it doesn't look scary or anything. So I guess it should be fine. Alright, let's read it together.
Huh. This...
Maybe it's a little rude. It sounds like she's...
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to.
We're sorry.
It's fine. All right. Give me...
Travel. Alosha found it.
An investigation report, huh?
The theater manager.
Presumably, the man. Anyway, the
ley line problem. It's hard to imagine.
Some of the language that. My area of research. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How unnerving. Death is... But if so...
Maybe things are...
No, wait a second. The report... The question is... What exactly does the note mean by death?
Valeri.
Some sort of...
It's the on-duty... He mostly used it to record any... Yes.
This should confirm a...
Yes. The number of people. Apparently, we have an extra person.
Are we certain that log...
Unlikely. Not to mention... Unfortunately not.
Did an extra person...
If we take all this together, it's not impossible...
Oh, I beg to differ. Good. So, I'll share my theory first. If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have... I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time.
What about the note that...
The killer may have
So, it...
This theory makes sense.
Could it really be that...
So, in other...
It's true.
I'm a...
Probably a stupid...
Especially after the unprompted
Tonya received her... I don't believe any... Mr. Schramm, did you really...
Huh? Me?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no... Although, actually, last time I checked, and...
Good grief. Are you...
Hey, revolting. That was just the bodyguard.
We don't need details.
Okay. I'm just even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human fact...
Really? Wait.
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
Delicate times.
Yes? You know, the Civil War. Last time I checked, the Fae and the humans were still at each other's...
If I'm not mistaken, the last...
What do you mean for...
What's going on here? Is Schramm from the past?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round.
I'm just as amazed as you are.
I didn't. Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
That seems to be the... No. The theater's ley line, Mr. Schramm's statement, and according to the This is Mr. For some unknown reason, yeah, that... The contents of the death is near.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. Mr. Schramm must be one such soul who died in the theater. So when the note said death is near, it must have been
someone who died.
In short?
You mean I'm a ghost? But even if I was dead...
Yeah.
The ley lines have a powerful... What happens when the black hole can't...
That could explain why we weren't able to...
It does seem to explain a lot.
Except there's no concrete still. It seems like the best explanation we have under the circumstances.
All right, so how could Schramm...
On the contrary, it's...
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I'm trying to remember and... I was the one...
Well,
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started but I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as their bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to...
It's just... If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me.
But...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I know what I...
Mr. Schramm, I'm...
My good sir.
No.
Let it go, man. Oh. Wait. One last thing.
Ozarova. Oh! Auntie Ozarova! That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder. She had a bunch of kids, too.
As long as she went on to be happy. There's no need to...
Take care.
I know Mr. Schramm was already dead, but...
Death is cruel. No matter how we might try to...
So, was the even a historical... All people know is...
It seems to me that's also why...
So...
Maybe it's not...
All this time...
All right.
Ugh, if only this blast...
Looks like now we can just... I still can't believe Schramm turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years.
Knock, knock.
Huh?
Knock, knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal, then. Oh, thanks.
So, what?
Vodyanitsa, but when everyone was discussing who Lelik... Yes.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold...
Actually. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice. It's about Mitya. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead. As I'm sure you know, well, When I often saw him around, so I decided to infiltrate the armory but when I finally made it to his lab, I checked his breathing. I thought maybe...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain... To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder started, that is.
And yet...
Exactly. I thought besides...
But now, I understand why...
So, what...
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago.
A week ago? He seemed completely normal to me.
So he was...
Here's a thought. But Mitya's death...
You're right.
I think the chances...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from...
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet? Where do I line up?
That's not what's...
Well, I was just...
What is going on with this storm? Could it be connected?
I almost hope it is.
Do you think people...
Death itself is cold.
Well, thinking back on it, once we get out of...
Are you okay?
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, without Tonya. Who...
I told you already.
Little girl? I was...
Oh, no need to...
I've been, too embarrassed. So kind to everyone, especially when she was little. All right. Are you taking anything?
Yeah.
I see. That...
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight. However...
shouldn't we...
No need.
What a long day. This whole situation turned... But Valeri's right.
He's awake.
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door.
Are you all right? He just seemed to come out of no... Curses. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me.
Mr. Door! Looking for trouble! Get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh, well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
This is not the end. Oh, blade!
So we're doing this the hard way.
Ready to taste my fists?
You win this one.
Remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Come no closer. By my command. By my command.
Oh, goodness me!
Impossible.
I'm so... Wait, look! No, no!
Found it. This is my...
What?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No!
You must keep going.
But... Oh. The black mist isn't... Surely I wasn't... Oh, okay. Hmm?
What time is it? I guess everyone's still asleep? Larry? Wake up!
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear... I've been a real thorn, but for me...
I just checked on her, and that means...
If Valeri was awake and...
this is so...
Actually, one thing has...
But Mr. Schramm was... No similar cases. Can a death at night? After the deceased, it's a reasonable... The number of people who die each...
Exactly. By that logic...
Another one?
Having an extra person...
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, it's just...
I'm sorry.
I'm partly to blame.
What is this about?
Sounds like there's some... Wow,
Odette and I talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Let me just try and verify that, but I honestly have no recollection of dying.
Well, if it isn't me...
If you don't mind me asking, Trap...
No, never.
Now just 1 minute. You're in the hot seat.
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov?
You!
Did Mitya ask about Tony? I suppose I only
I'm just saying, I can vouch for...
Oh, really?
Since being here...
If Chuganov can... Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time?
No problem.
Miss Vojanitsa.
Oh.
Right. And even though I don't... Some of my memories from that...
Are you suggesting you're
Of course. How am I...
You mean...
The researchers and... I must thank you, Odette.
Oh, leave!
Come on, kid.
I have other reasons beyond... I remember during Miss... I can't remember it now at all.
No. There's a glaringly...
I believe Miss Odette's account. All it would take is for the same... There's no evidence to suggest... Please relax. If, on the other hand...
Mitya's right.
What is a scientist if... With this snowstorm... But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all...
Poor Mr. Me.
Maybe it's Maybe it's the real... Come to think of, you could take it as... If I make it out...
Without regret, I feel like a...
Are you okay?
If something's bugging you...
I have a travel companion named...
You're worried about...
To be honest. But with Paimon by my... She loves eating over the last few days. But by the time I snap out, I'm trying to overcome this...
I don't know if this will make you I could be surrounded. Later on, all we can do is... So...
Thank you.
But Vojanitsa...
That's just the choice I made. Like I said before. Our songs have echoed, but... So I made the choice to...
Could you teach...
A fan after my own heart.
I've never heard that.
Color me impressed. Most people can only... I've actually never it means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more.
No wonder I could hear that.
It's getting late, Tonya.
Okay.
Of course.
Once I get out of here. But I guess that means before I fall asleep. It's so dark in here. Huh? What would...
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. No time for questions. Quick, over here. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now, sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark. Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say.
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall.
Thanks.
All right, there's no time to... We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is over there. Night Prayer is here too. This can't be the only path. I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
This is not the end.
I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch. I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch. Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. The is just up ahead! Hurry! It's too dark. We're not gonna... Traveler! I won't let you die like...
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not...
Great.
Yeah.
Time for you to get out of here.
What about you?
I can't. I've already been you, a guardian spirit. I might not look it. I can go no...
Why didn't you...
Because...
But...
Go.
Well, I guess there's no...
This wasn't supposed...
Take a long... I suspected you... And you, little hunter.
Now you're just lashing out. Where was all this pat?
Is that a
After all the Trump, Valerian meet... But first, I need... Of those who remain, people are easily... But Mr. Chuganov... Tonya, how's Tusser been lately?
Tusser?
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me. Chuganov.
I knew you were behind everything about you that night when I... But thinking back on it now...
Even that was a lie?
Curses! Oh, what?
The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick. It's not a very common illness. After a while... So one day, he agreed. We got to the theater, bought tickets.
Oh, don't...
When I woke up, but there's no way...
Tonya...
Yeah, I know. After all of that, I'm sorry, everyone.
Your name probably...
Well, when I was little, when we escaped from the hub. So when you first approached me, and I thought he must have chosen...
At least your memory of death is... Now it's your turn, Chuganov.
And... Yes, the truth of the matter is, my daughter's name was Iskra. She, after Iskra passed, one day when I came home, I soon discovered that...
Nothing more than a pathetic... So explain your fault.
The night before last, combined with her, the snow cough used to be Annie, but the year after... That was the final straw for me. So, poor Miss Tonya...
So, you projected your daughter onto her?
That doesn't make any sense.
How can you just declare... Nitia's gone. The others, I can make... I just want her to live. I'll be damned. Not again! No!
Mr. Chuganov, by the sounds of it, I'm not happy...
No!
Well, at this point, despite all the bad things, since the day I escaped, I'm very... And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. It's them that you owe... Well then... I suppose...
You're leaving already?
My name is Patashka.
Feels strange that we're...
Patashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov?
Let me leave.
In your dreams, the Fatui have honed I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to...
Wait,
Fair enough.
And yet you won't let...
Hey,
Is this really the time? All right, fine.
Am I hearing? There it is again. But...
Should we open the...
Is this it? If the last few... Whatever lies...
I'm back.
How are you doing?
Much better. Let me see. Fujinitsa died last.
Not Tonya.
First, tell us how you
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments...
I've actually never performed this. It means something like...
That must have...
That song.
Huh. When I first stepped out, I remember I don't know how else... And as for the requiem, but I didn't experience...
You don't see both Shram and...
This raises a... Dreams can't... The requiem. Mitya said the out... Mitya's soul was... Of course. Then maybe we've all...
Yes.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. It's ironic, really. Do you remember that note? Death was nearer.
So all our...
Hard to say. The presence of those...
If what you're... Huh. No wonder.
That's further proof that...
Am I? No. That...
I still find it hard.
Exactly. I racked my brain. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw something. I can't remember.
Mitya, you're...
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. What the... I guess... What's wrong?
It's... Alosha. Do you still remember that it was about the grip? And as soon as you...
I heard a similar...
That's right.
When I first saw this...
So, the Grim...
By that logic... Identifying the Grim... Identifying the Grim... Identifying the Grim... No doubt about it. Looking back at... Is it you, Alosha?
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that. What if someone else found the investigation?
There's no denying it.
That's not all. Looking back now...
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and And earlier today, you tried...
So, you didn't understand my
He still won't admit...
The biggest question I have...
That's right. Right at the start. When all this began, it wasn't until... But it's clear now.
Right.
And if we pinpoint the Alosha...
More precisely,
Not bad.
Alosha?
You're the Grim...
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence.
I heard you can ferry souls.
Your initial conclusion: every night they devoured and eat. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead.
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria.
I know about the curse of immortality. So you cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries, provided they aren't too unreasonable. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls, but this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the... But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines then they will remain forever suspended between life and death.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin.
But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of a
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There.
I can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you...
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain.
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have... Then there was the issue of the two lost souls you called the deceit...
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us...
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by centuries of obsession accumulated during... It reached the point where only then...
I vaguely remember seeing Batashka, but in the
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost... That is more of an angel's role. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused as both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger. And, of course, while I was at it...
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day.
That much is obvious.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past few... Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. Let me go. No. Let me go. No. Let... No. Let... No. Let... No. Let... No. Let... Alosha was the second to walk in during this process. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of coolish, unexplainable... Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm. No. No. He thought it was all a lot happened today. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. No. Although Mitya did indeed, the void in the ley line. Vodyanitsa was... As it happened, but the girl I thought, come to think of it, and Renova, looking back... No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, to everyone now, that covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are...
The Water Imp's song threw things up. The ley lines have already anchored.
So the reunion in the night that Vodia...
That just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your... For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through the most violent of... I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now.
One last question then. All our struggles and
Death abides no reason. To me, it is nothing more than a...
Grim Reaper, You really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What?
How much do you... Has Odette... Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like just like me when Odette found me at the arm, just with one catch.
Odette and the others have all...
Could this be the reason?
I don't see...
You don't? Huh. Does that mean What about you, though?
A full explanation would get complicated.
Well then, now that it's all over, the first thing I notice is that...
They say that right before death...
That must be how you know you have won. This also aligns with previous reports of... To those unaware of the truth, this leaves me with a... Right. Come to think of it... Wasn't it? I can't remember what it was, but... Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch you...
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitya's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps... And, by the way, have we...
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the
So Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the after. Agreed. Let's check in on...
That is the call.
I'm finally back, even though a long time has passed from my perspective. As far as Paimon's concerned, I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll...
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet. Let's go inside and take a...
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need... I'm so sorry. Under the circumstances, there was really nothing we could do.
Tell me, what happened to Paimon?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and...
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon...
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if...
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most likely return to the Armory Palace.
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick,
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in, just like you. I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelek, enemy of Project Stuja. Paimon's safety is paramount right now.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time to hesitate.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
I'll make short work of you. Order guide you. Solidify.
Quietly now.
Observe.
Walks of the snowflakes. Here comes the catch.
I will have order. Gather.
Begone! Heaven's will, maybe. How inconsiderate.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Order guide you.
Witness the snow swans graying like death. Let's begin.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Majesty, I still...
Sound the overpass. Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Crumble!
Together.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization.
Looks like we're in
Head up.
for a tough fight.
Intruders! Stay alert!
Busted.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Walls of the snowflakes.
Intruders? Don't come any close!
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
I'm sure fix your skull! Stabilize!
Our little secret. I think now. Shadow me. Witness the snow swan's grace.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Your skull!
To dust.
I will have order.
Solidify!
Quiet.
No one interferes with a jester's work.
You're pretty sharp.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you feel the dark?
Be gone!
Quake!
Let's begin. The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusion.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Gotcha.
Be silent. Observe.
Together, crystalline adagio.
Mission!
I live within you.
This is order. Stabilize.
Witness the snow swan's grip.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Such defiance.
Observe.
What's going on? Wait, it's the curse of death. No, no, not now! Why is the curse of death striking at Odette? Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality.
Odette? Odette! No signs of life. But did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found its way back to my body so quickly. And I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. I have to Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse of death. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affair? Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affair. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence, and as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of Death. What do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time?
Huh?
I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier, and when she woke up, she found herself here. The Jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specifically instructed me to do so.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided by reason alone.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the Ruler of Death has been eliminated.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get
by whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do will be in vain. After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial breakthrough. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse. All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stuja to gather for us, went to waste. In the end, nothing was gained.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into this. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like, when moments of technological progress occur, all life in the vicinity is taken away. Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness.
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that mean you've actually made some progress?
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental steps accumulated over time. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test in an experiment.
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, we could have brought everything we've worked for, but now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like we've truly hit an impenetrable wall. As long as Renova's Curse of Death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any results.
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing our plans.
But she's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right? That's gotta be the scariest power ever! Is it even possible to beat her?
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants. The best proof of that is me, standing here, very much alive.
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to this point?
So, you're saying even the ruler of death has limitations we don't know about?
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and space. After all, our goal is the heavenly principles.
The Fatui want to challenge the heavenly principles?
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heavenly principles, but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the people. What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the data.
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the Curse of Death doesn't affect any civilian. While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of Snezhnaya. Is there anything you wish to know?
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from Columbina.
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's heard of Project Stuja, but not this one.
As you know, Project Stuja is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistleton. Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essentially for the This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notdry. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade. Its core objective was to use local resources and research findings to...
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the Heavenly Principles.
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait. You must mean that thing over there. Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people to Nagrai to work at...
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the Heavenly Principles. The Heavenly Principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the Light Realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the Heavenly Principles themselves. Any attempt to use this power against its creator would be a futile endeavor. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the Third Descender and the stellar linchpins. This may hold the potential to allow Mistleton to contend with the Heavenly Principle. You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stuja, and it looks like your plan is almost complete. No wonder the ruler of death...
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon...
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving them.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever. Why exactly does the Tsaritsa want to collect them? Is it something to do with the fight against the Heavenly
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the Heavenly Principle.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules? You're the highest-ranking Harbinger!
Taking on the Heavenly Principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their
Into that today, our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle only by changing the state of otherwise. The fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed.
Accepting potential destruction in return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore...
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned, and the curse of immortality that you and Dainsleif have.
Then the birth of the Hilichurls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection. Those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalors.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the Heavenly Principles inflict.
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample if she can seize their authority. Look forward to it. Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya, we all believe.
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger. You've got to believe Paimon.
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy developed by the Armory is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creation.
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia. But she lacks Celestia's power or authority.
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia. I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until Of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Kanya 500 years ago. You're saying Paimon was there, but Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky, being given away as a gift.
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever seen paid.
But it's not just her memories from Kanya. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. No matter how hard she tries to remember, what was Paimon like back in Kanya? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia? Was she super smart?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was...
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even... even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of Paimon back then.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. I was entirely focused, but now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity. And thus, are worthy of protection.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right? Oh, phew! That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this, too. She's barely even processed it.
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised, honestly. I didn't expect you to be quite so transparent with me.
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hide anything from our allies.
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death. And, if I presume correctly...
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet, I figured reconciliation was out of the question.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have. We must join forces unreservedly with whom...
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? But Paimon's only... Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, gee. Now Paimon doesn't even know what to say. Anyway, Paimon's...
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order.
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for you.
There was just one other thing. Well, just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistleton thingy you're gonna use against the Heavenly Prince. Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real?
While the technology is not yet fully developed.
Oh. Wow. No.
Paimon? You're okay. Thank goodness. You look well.
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better. What are you doing here? Were you waiting for us?
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone, so I returned the way I...
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so quickly.
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. Really, you should be thanking this thing instead. Anyway, and now that things here are all taken...
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuja has been suspended, so we've convened an emergency meeting. This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production, our calculations indicate that the factory's profits...
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff.
Am I hearing you right?
I just... Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokat, considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people, Lelik will be suspended for a period of time, depending on their future. The purpose of this notice is to remind even with Project Stuja's suspension, and we act only for the greater glory.
We act only for the great...
You mean for...
Just thinking out loud, I've never seen the Snezhna...
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a...
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see that Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Fresh air at last! Paimon's head isn't spinning anymore, and the fever's all gone. Paimon's finally free to fly! Oh, it's nice to finally know where Paimon came from, too. Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just... Hey!
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhnograd, but... Wait! They've got light novels from Yai Publishing. The local Snezhnayan books look...
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey! Look at these two dolls! Which... All right, boss. We'll take both. Paimon will have the other one.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are. Thanks for...
Paimon will grab this and then... Huh? 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 How many layers does this thing have? And what are you laughing at? Huh. You knew all along, didn't you? A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza.
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon and my old comrade. You're looking well, Paimon.
Yeah! The jester knew what was wrong and fixed Paimon right up. Thanks for sending someone to keep Paimon safe.
Oh, yeah. About that. That was... kind of embarrassing. Who could have known that our director would go looking for you in person? So sorry for the miss... Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This is my little sister, Tonya.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello, hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my brother. Sounds like he's caused you no end of trouble.
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that? Not that it isn't true, of course.
So she's the real Tony.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went out.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me.
I've been rushed off my...
Well,
I'm sorry, Tonya.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings. Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia...
No, it's fine.
I would... the best...
Huh?
Hey!